going. How about you?
Not too bad. Streaming already?
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Tilbury Kinsman Center. We're getting underway tonight for our Ontario senior hockey matchup, and it's a Super League they're playing tonight, they call it. And tonight the Tilbury Bluebirds hosting the Plattsville Lakers, game 1 of the best of 5 playoff series. Tilbury finished first, Plattsville finished in 8th place, and we just had a 20-minute delay. Pane of glass in the Plattsville end went out and was smashed with a shot, so they replaced that pane of glass, and now we're ready to go for tonight's game, featuring the Bluebirds and the Lakers. 8 p.m. start now. Bolio and Hamlin, the officials. One linesman tonight. I'll check out 2 linesmen, as we've got Wilson and Brooks on the lines. Nice crowd here tonight at the Tilbury Arena, probably about 450 people. Not jam-packed, but they are ready to go, as referee Hamlin set to drop the puck, and we're off. Opening play, Plattsville wins the opening draw. And stepping up, dumping it in deep. Hustling after it is Winkworth. Comes back to Geldhart at the blue line. Geldhart puts it in the corner, tried to hit Burridge. Power fast Burridge is smashed around the boards. Kept in by Chevalier. Big hit by Plattsville as Brady Schmidt throwing that one. And it's dumped out to the neutral zone. Geldhart takes it. Plattsville's going to come out flying a little bit. Play a little physical game. Mackey tries to chip it past. Winkworth takes it in. Winkworth centers it in front. Burridge gets a stick on it. Can't put it home. Passes just a little bit behind him. And back up the ice. Here come the Lakers. Racing with the puck is 88 Landridge. Landridge carries it over the line and it's broken up. Chevalier steals it. Hammers it around the wall. Plattsville keeps it in, but back up. Here they come. Here come the Bluebirds. Quick shot. LeBlanc fires it. Rebound. LeBlanc couldn't bang it home. Chagrincev was wide open on the weak side. They couldn't hit him as they battle for it behind the net. That's LeBlanc, and Plattsville comes out with the puck. Plattsville starts up. Puck is flipped up through. Bouncing puck makes it past Hugh. And it's bouncing around. Behind now, taking it in is Roth. Roth curls in. Quick shot. Scores! Ryan Roth, a beauty goal. Just a minute 19 into this game as Roth moved in and beat Bull. As what a beauty. Went left, right, and put it right underneath the crossbar to give the Bluebirds a 1-zip lead here at the Tilbury Kinsman Center. 1-zip. As Plattsville takes the puck, centers it. Got to get something going. Suzuki, wearing number 7. Broken up by the Bluebirds. They start back up the ice, fired up to Crevier. Goes cross ice, and falling on the play was Jennings. Roth back to pick it up. Roth slips a little bit too. Banks it off the wall. Plattsville now comes in with their own rush. Centered in front of the net. And Suzuki had a chance. Couldn't get the twig on it. Puck bounces up through neutral zone. Chevalier, check that Crevier, brings it in. Dumps it in. He gets hit. As, again, Plattsville playing a physical game. Winter couldn't get it in. Stepping in is Tato. Tato fires a shot just wide. Bouncing puck to the blue line. It's kept in by the Bluebirds. Winter to Tato. Tato fires another shot. Nice save by Bull. Centered in front, and Lawrence couldn't bang it home. As Plattsville keeps coming. Racing with the puck is Hugh. Kevin Hugh is the captain. Now with it is Wabinga. Takes a hit on that play. Debicki steals it, comes back the other way for the Lakers. Broken up, Wabinga. Teams are still trying to feel each other out. Lawrence couldn't get a stick on it. Wabinga backhands it in. Winter goes after it for the Bluebirds. But the Lakers start back up the ice, and here they come. Debicki. Nice move by Debicki. Goes cross ice. Puck is fired up. Quick shot, and Polidori quickly steers that one aside. Again, centered in front of the net. Hammering that one in front was Mitch Randall. But down the ice, Chagrincev races after it. And no call on the icing. Chagrincev falls into the backboards. He's all right, though. Gets up, touched the puck, and centered in front of that. Nobody home. Now, quick shot. Stepping in was Weber from the point, and he fired that shot. Is back up the ice now. Here they come. Who fires a shot, long one, and crosses over. Turning back with it, Winter pulls up. We'll check that, Weber, and Winkworth backhands it up through the ice. Shigurtsev touches it and hustles after it, but it's broken up by the Lakers. They dump it to the neutral zone. Puck goes in, Aiden Wabinga picks it up. Wabinga fires it cross ice for Weber, his defensive partner. Long snapshot broken up, and here they come. McRae drills a shot. Polidori the save, rebound comes out. Quickly pulled aside by Weber. Now Wabinga picks it up and starts back up the ice. Here comes Wabinga, fakes the pass and goes the other way. Burridge just steps over the red line, dumps it in deep, getting off for some fresh legs. In it goes, back for it for Plattsville. It's 88 Landridge. Leaves it, and on the move now, here comes Mackey. Mackey races up, blue line, red line, and snaps it in deep off the backboards. Polidori just tips it, and puck bounced dangerously close in front of the net, but the Bluebirds knock it out of harm's way. Comes back to Roth. Ryan Roth, the lone goal scorer here, and it was a beauty at that. Here they come. Roth brings it in, drops it to Crevier, and LeBlanc backhands it into the corner. These guys don't normally play together, as LeBlanc heads in after it. Some guys missing, so they're doing some line juggling. Around the wall it goes. Puck to the blue line, and Roth just pokes it back to Chevalier. Near side for Geldhart. Geldhart back to Chevalier. Chevalier puts it in deep, bounces off a leg, and Plattsville gains control, dumps it back down the ice. All the way it goes, icing wave off as it touched the stick. Geldhart hammers it around the boards for Roth. Roth tips it up, and up the ice, here comes Tatro. Tatro fires it cross ice for Percy. Here comes Percy. Logan Percy puts on the binders, fires a low shot just wide of the net. Bouncing puck comes at the blue line, and McIntyre drills it in deep. Turning with it is Simon, and is dumped out to the blue line. Dumped right back in by the Bluebirds. Now Plattsville starts back up the ice. Long pass. Simon goes for it. Simon fires it up through center, and it ends up going down the ice. Moskov couldn't get a twig on it, and icing's called. So the faceoff come all the way back down into the Plattsville zone. Number 8, Noskov, take the draw for the Lakers. Check that, he was in the wing. Taking the draw for the Lakers, number 17, Marchicello. Back to the blue line it comes. Tilbury wins a long shot off the goalpost. That was Jennings rifling out. Another shot, and Bull makes the save. Up the ice now, Plattsville trying to get something going. Shigurtsev puts it cross ice to Burridge. Back to Shigurtsev. He leaves it for Winkworth. Winkworth to McIntyre. McIntyre carries it in just to the blue line. And now Winkworth takes it. Winkworth shoots it in deep off the backboards. Comes back to Winkworth. Winkworth tries to get it to Shigurtsev. Bouncing puck just wide of the net. And Simon takes it out of harm's way and flips it down the ice for the Lakers. Now Jennings has it. Fires it across for McIntyre. McIntyre back to Jennings. Jennings races up, pass for Burridge, just between his legs, goes all the way down the ice. And icing is called on that play as 6:06 gone out of this first period. And the Bluebirds lead 1-0 on a goal by Ryan Roth here at the Tilbury Kinsman Center. Face-off be held down in the Tilbury zone. Polite takes the draw against Winkworth. Polite wins the draw. And long shot fired in by Landridge, and that was blocked. And Crevier's a little sore on that one. He's heading off the ice. Landridge hammered that shot. Crevier's got a little leg issue. Up the ice now. Here come the Lakers. Fresh legs out there for the Bluebirds after that being cut on the ice. And stepping in, trying to wrap around on that one was number 68, Randall. Hammered off the back wall. With the light gets knocked to the ice. Randall tries to center, broken up Jennings. Jennings starts up, feeds it up to Winter. Winter over the line, waits. Back through it goes to LeBlanc. Broken up by Plattsville again. Suzuki fires it in off the backboards, and Polidori freezes it up wisely as right on his doorstep was number 65, Bradley Watson. With 13-12 left in the first period. Of course, Plattsville wearing their black jerseys with the red numbers and red letters. The Bluebirds wearing their white jerseys with the baby blue and the dark blue. Plattsville going from, on your TV screen, Plattsville going from right to left, and the Bluebirds left to right. As stealing the puck and coming back the other way, Skubecki. Here they come. Plattsville trying to get something going to Hugh. Jonathan Hu fires a shot. Hu's got a laser beam. He's the captain of this Lakers team. Stumped out and knocked in. Hu goes after it. Hu in the corner, tries to center, fires it off of Polidori. Another quick shot. That was blocked in front by Tatro. Bouncing puck comes out. Ryan Roth takes it. He just flips it up. A high hoister. Simon knocks it down. Chips it off the boards for Hu. Hu flips it up. DeBecke rifles a shot and kicked away by Polidori easily. And turning back is Roth. Roth to Weber. Weber, sports number 7 for this Bluebirds team, starts up the ice. Weber curls back. The Bluebirds finished first in the league by a point. And real close to the top spots. Plattsville finished 8th, but they're a solid hockey team when they've got all their players. Senior hockey. Landridge giving Tatro some shoves. And another big hit down by Percy. Percy's not afraid to throw the body around and make things happen out there. Plattsville wants physical. They got all they can handle with Logan Percy. Now it comes to Winkworth. Winkworth turns on the Jets. Cuts now. Looks to center in front of the net. Percy took a swipe at it, but he was being held up by a Plattsville defenseman. 11:37 left. Still 1-0 for the Tilbury Bluebirds against the Plattsville Lakers. Face-off will be held in the Plattsville zone. Goalie Frank Bull, number 35 for the Lakers. Plattsville definitely came in with the idea of playing some physical hockey. They've done just that. Long pass for Mackey. Mackey races up the wing. Comes in on the right wing, tries to center it, goes around behind the net. And Plattsville keeps it in. The half-boards out finally dumped out down the ice. That puck was flipped up and over, sparring. They turn around. Send her back the other way. Shagrintsev takes it. Shagrintsev back to the point. Long shot in. Tip just wide. He's firing that one with Chevalier. Now centered in front of that by Burridge. Nobody home to bang it in. As diving on it is Bowl. Again, some of the leaders on this Tilbury team. Shagrintsev, Travis Winkworth. The top scorers, Ryan Roth. Pulled in halfway through the season. Played hockey on the East Coast of Canada for university, and then he's going to play for the University of Windsor Lancers, but because of eligibility rules, because he played out east, couldn't. So Kevin Hamlin put him here to play until his eligibility kicks in for next year. And stepping up, here they come. The Lakers trying to get something going. Shizuski carries it up over the line. He's got Hippolyte with him, and Hippolyte gets rolled by Chevalier in front of the net. Chevalier threw a big hit. But centered in front of that, bouncing puck, and Polidori froze it up, but it was knocked down on the high stick on that play. But it was a nice play by Plattsville as they're trying to get something going. Now Szewski is out there. 74. Noah Hippolyte, he made a nice play on that one, but got the stick up just a little high. Hit the linesman. Tatro has to go after it. Fans growing here in Tilbury. Good hockey town here in Tilbury. They know the rules. As up the ice, here comes Jennings. Jennings carries it up. Jennings over the lines, got Winter with him. Poked off his stick. Jennings just tucks it back behind. After it is number 75, Simon. And now the Lakers start back up. Here they come. Puck is dumped in deep. Racing after it is Noskov. Noskov gets in there, but it's broken up. And McIntyre steals it for the Bluebirds. Starts back up the ice. Here comes McIntyre over the red line. Long shot put in. Took a skip off the ice. And Boak made the save as it bounced up to his crest. But that puck was along the ice, and it just how it was shot, it skipped and bounced up. Over halfway through this first period, 9:47 left in the first. The goal by Ryan Roth is the standing goal right now, leading the Tilbury Bluebirds 1-0 over Plattsville. Up back to blue line. Weber tries to just feed it across through center. It's for Burridge. Back the ice now. Here comes Plattsville. Right, hammering the puck is Morani. Morani centers it in front. They scramble for it as Hu takes a couple whacks at it. But Wabinga takes it, snaps it off the glass, knocked down quickly by DeBecke. DeBecke puts it in, and it comes back out. This time Shagrintsev couldn't get it. Took him a second to get it, hit the red line, and put a high one in off the back glass. Winkworth goes after it. Winkworth behind the net. He takes a hit. Travis Winkworth. He's no worse for wear. Grinso tries to get it through the Birds, but Winkworth again comes back to Weber. Wabinga drills a shot. That was a ripper. Boomed right off, blocked in front. Another tip shot in front of the net. And once again, Wabinga to Weber. Weber just puts it on the side of the net. That was going for Burridge, but it was tipped out. Bounced off one of the heaters here at the Tilbury Arena with 8:55 left in the first. Face off deep in the Plattsville zone. Tilbury starting to apply some pressure. Physical game. No penalties called though. LeBlanc wins the draw to Roth. Wow. Back to Chevalier. Puts it toward the net and it hits Simon's stick and bounced up over the goal, over the glass for the whistle. Now the face-off happening just to the right of goal. Roth takes it. Roth fires it cross ice. Chevalier winds up, hammers a shot, scores! Cole Chevalier blasted it. And he moved in almost to the top of the circle and just drilled it and beat Bull to put Tilbury up 2-0. Took a beautiful feed from Roth on that one. Same group out there, same line. Goes across. Scaringi fires it. Wearing 97. Banked off the glass by Geldhart to LeBlanc. LeBlanc flips up to Roth. Roth's going to skate with it. Drops it off of Crevier. Crevier couldn't handle it and stumped up again. Here they come. Scaringi and Crevier exchanges some pleasantries. Crevier with a little twist with the stick there in front of us. As bouncing puck comes to the side of the net, quick shot. Polidori was saying Polidori can't see anything as Roth is trying to protect him, but almost banging that one in was Hippolyte, number 74, Noah Hippolyte. He's one of the spark plugs for this Plattsville team. Well, definitely Plattsville not afraid of the physical play. They're ready to roll. A couple times where guys have been ready to drop the gloves, and Tilbury has not accommodated. We'll see what happens later on. Long puck through, bounce through Percy skates and all the way down to the Plattsville zone. Plattsville starts up the ice. And it broke it up by Lawrence. Trying to make something happen was Marchicello. Dumped in. Marchicello hustles after. McIntyre around the boards for Percy. Percy tips it up. Bouncing puck. And Percy has it. Logan Percy flips it up to Tatro. Tatro back to Percy. And it's broken up as Lawrence is taking down all sorts of shoveling around. They still haven't found the jive in this game. No groove yet. Still trying to figure each other out. Carrying the puck over the line. That's 91 Martin. Comes back to the blue line. And scores! Landridge rips a shot. A wrister from the point. Polidori was screened and couldn't see anything. So Landridge puts the Lakers on the board. So now it's 2-1. Tilbury leading. Plattsville gets a little life breathed into them here in this first period. They have been playing great, very physical game by Plattsville. Definitely not playing like an 8th place team for sure. Puck bounces back. Tilbury wins the draw. Wabinga puts a long one in. Bounces off the backboards. Trying to make something happen is Horvat. It's chipped up. That's Winkworth steals it. Winkworth fires it, shot, scores! Gets it right back. Travis Winkworth found the inside of the post on Bull to regain that dangerous 2-goal lead. So 3-1 so far for the Bluebirds. Definitely Plattsville, not a team to be given up at all. They're going to come back hard here. It's going to be a hard-fought rest of the period. As Wabinga puts it back to Weber. Weber starts up over the blue line, fires it to Winkworth. Winkworth tries to leave it, and Winkworth gets knocked to the ice. Far side for Chagrinsev now. Shagrinsev carries it in, takes a shove, tries to get back to the puck and can't. Who takes it? Who flips it up through center? Murray tries to make something happen. Check that. Number 93, Morani. That was dumped out. DeBecke. Fired up, and DeBecke loses his stick on the play. They battle for it. And picking up, here come the Lakers. Long shot, and trying to nail that one in was Scaringi. And the puck bounced out to the front of the net slot area. A couple Plattsville players crash into each other, forcing the puck to get loose. Now Burridge takes it. Burridge starts up. Lumbers up the ice and feeds it across for Crevier. It's knocked down by Who. Who knows he can't touch it. Otherwise it'll be a high stick, and that's called on the high stick is who touches it. With 6:03 left in the first, Tilbury leading by a score of 3-1. Goal scorers so far got Chevalier, Winkworth, and Roth for Tilbury, and Eric Landridge for the Plattsville Lakers. Bouncing puck, Chevalier hammers at it. They're calling that a glove pass. With 5:54 left in the first, 3-1 is the score. Thanks for joining us on Hockey TV from the Tilbury Kinsman Center. The folks who couldn't make the trip from Plattsville, the Lakers are definitely playing hard tonight. And for those who can't watch in Tilbury, Bluebirds up 3-1 here in the first. Long pass. And it tipped, and Crevier throws it in. Elms throws a hit on Crevier. Again, Plattsville playing a very physical style of hockey, trying to wear the Bluebirds down. And it's a great strategy. He's up the ice, Simon. He flips it up. And trying to break free on that one. Number 68, Randall. And it jumps back to Tilbury. Geldhart hammers it up the boards for Crevier. And they're going to call that on the icing call. Joe Burney thinks that somebody touched it, Mackey or Crevier, but whistle down, so the faceoff comes all the way down to the Tilbury zone. They were 5:17 left in this first period. Geldhart has a word with the linesman, and he shakes his line. Wilson shakes his head and says, no, nobody touched it. Hippolyte set to take the draw. And races in after it. Hippolyte tried to scoop out the puck, broken from him. And Landridge is there. You know, he's got a dangerous shot from the point already. Landridge takes it, fires it back to the far side, and it's tipped in by Szewski. In it goes. Geldhart against Hippolyte. Hippolyte centers it in front. And coming up with it now. Quick shot and fired. A nice save by Polidori as hammering that shot was Watson. And they dig for it behind the net. Stumped out and down the ice. Bouncing puck. Szewski turns and rifles it in. Chopped out by the Bluebirds. Winter pulls up short. Eric Winter starts up over the red line. Feeds it across. Lawrence, long high wrist shot. Just over the net. Bounces, takes a weird hop off the glass. Comes out to the blue line. Tatro keeps it in. He takes a hit on the play. Back up the ice now. Here they come. Marchessello over the line, and he gets hit by Lawrence. Long shot drilled in, and Polidori makes a save as hammering that shot was Brody Martin. 4:15 left, 3-1. Again, more physicality in this game than we've seen all year long here in the Kinsman Center. Face off to the right of Polidori. Winkworth takes the draw. McIntyre backhands it up. And Shagrinsev tried to go after it, but hauled down. Comes to Who over the line, looks. Crashing the boards is Jennings. He went in face first on his own. Simon couldn't keep it in and stumped out. Scaringi takes it, feeds it to Who starts up, takes a chop from Shagrinsev. Back across it goes. Trying to hustle that in is DeBecke. DeBecke has a puck sold by Shagrinsev. He hammers along the wall for Winkworth. He bumps into Simon. Simon keeps it in. Shagrinsev slips, loses an edge. They're going to have to get these skates sharpened up here as something's going on. As Jennings turns back the other way. Jennings carries it up over the ice. Jennings over the blue line. Quick snap shot. Nice save by Bowl. You can see flashes of leather to keep the score 3-1. The Bluebirds leading the Lakers here in Tilbury. Game 1 of this playoff series. It's the best of 5 series. Face-off be held to the right of goaltender Frank Bowl. And puck is slipped out to the neutral zone. Wabinga pulls it down. Has a look. Mackey's right on him. Wabinga curls away. Drops it off to Weber. Weber snaps it through to LeBlanc. LeBlanc tips it up. And here they come. Puck bounces off. Roth. Ryan Roth takes it and cuts for the net. Tries to go short side. Tries to stuff it. Another little shot. And somehow that slipped through the crease. Back the other way. Come the Lakers. Bowl is on his game tonight. And long shot is fired. And bouncing puck. Crevier to LeBlanc. And Roth takes a big hit on that play by Landridge. And the Lakers turn in their own zone. Lots of skating room. Mackey pulls up. Mackey starts up. Fires it long, tip down the ice. And they're getting off for some fresh legs as Randall tipped that one deep. Man in deep is Schmidt. But up the ice, here they come. Percy. Percy hustles after it. Puck bounces into the corner. Percy and Simon. Percy knocks Simon to the ice. And turning back. And penalty coming up here to Percy as number 68, Randall, looked like he stepped on his stick. So Percy's going to go to the box for a trip. Long shot is hammered in. And so now, Plattsville goes on the power play here with 2:09 left in the first period. 3-1 the score. Logan Percy takes a couple-minute breather for a tripping call. And that's some of these new calls, ladies and gentlemen. It's, you know what? You're stepping on the stick and it can go both ways. It just happens, and it's part of the game now. Wakeward wins it. Rob Polidori steers it aside. Gelhardt hammers it around the boards. Kept in by Who. Who, the defenseman, on the blue line now. Cross for Randall. Mitch Randall puts it into the half boards. And tried to get it to Who, but Roth steals it, just hammers it down the ice. Power play unit all set up here for Plattsville, for the Lakers. They're stretching out. Scaringi is way up deep near the Tilbury blue line. DeBecky carries it up, carries it in. Who puts on the binders at the blue line. Dumped into the corner. Scaringi puts it back to the point, now fired cross ice. Randall takes it. Randall has a look. Who is their go-to guy? He's the captain. And Scaringi steps out from the boards. Puts it toward the net. Tip! And Polidori makes a save as Who is right in front of the net. A little bit of shoving, but they're keeping Who away from Polidori to protect him with 1:19 left in the first period. A couple opportunities so far in the power play for Plattsville. They're bringing their number 2 unit out. Coach for Plattsville is Jeff Zaire. He's a general manager and head coach, and he's doing it all tonight. He's got no assistants with him. Usually a couple assistant coaches, but not tonight. Puck comes back to Elms at the point. Elms tries to put it in the corner. Hippolyte back to Elms. Puck just shired in, and Schmidt got a piece of it, but it tipped it over the net. It's back to the blue line. Mackey feeds it across ice. Long wrist shot is hammered in, and Polidori saw that one all the way, made the save. Rifling that shot was number 65, Watson, on the far side. Hippolyte set to take the draw against Shagrintsev. Hippolyte chops at it. They battle for it. Dump back behind the Tilbury net. McIntyre hammers around the boards. Crevier tips it down the ice. You got a piece of Elms stick, so Elms couldn't stop it. Down it goes. 37 seconds left in the man advantage for the Lakers. Plattsville starts up. Long lead pass. Watson brings it in. Shoves it in deep. He gets met by McIntyre, knocked down. Hippolyte carries it behind the net. Hippolyte tries to stuff short side, and Polidori makes a save. Now McIntyre just dumps it down the ice, and forced to make a save on that one was Bowl, but he's been pretty good tonight, folks. Made some nice saves, even though he's got 3 past him. Back the other way. Here they come, the Lakers. Team's back at even strength. This person going to be coming out soon. 9 seconds. Puck is dumped down the ice. And Simon takes it. Simon flips it up. Mackey. Now teams are back at even strength. As time ticks down, long shot. Polidori makes a save on that one. As the buzzer blows to end the first period, after one period of action, the Tilbury Bluebirds lead the Plattsville Lakers by a score of 3-1. Some shoving going on now in the far corner. Nothing's going to come of that as the linesman in there quickly. Goal scorers for Tilbury: Ryan Roth, Cole Chevalier, and Travis Winkworth. Eric Landrich, the lone goal scorer for the Lakers. As we watch what's going on here in this last little bit. Looks like everything's all cleaned up. Linesman has everybody in control. So we'll be back with second period action after this. You're watching Tilbury Bluebirds and Plattsville Lakers on Hockey TV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at the Tilbury Kinsman Centre. Gary Patterson bringing the action between some Western Ontario Super Hockey League playoff action between the Tilbury Bluebirds and Plattsville Lakers. Tilbury leads 3-1 as going to the second period. Schmidt dumps it into the Tilbury zone. Winkworth takes it. Travis Winkworth, sporting number 15 for the Bluebirds, starts up. One of the star players in this team to Burridge. Burridge loses control of it. Back the other way. Here they come. Garingi centers it in front. It hits a stick and loose puck in front of the net. And Burridge pulls it out of harm's way and fires it up through center. Tries to hit Chagrincev. Chagrincev breaks in. Chagrincev quick move. Nice save. Scores! That goal had it, but found the 5-hole. Tilbury up 4-1 as Chagrincev found the space between the wickets to give Tilbury a 4-1 lead here, just 30 seconds into this second period. And then Tilbury's got some great skilled players. Chagrincev is definitely one of them. They sprung him free on a breakaway, and away he went. Puck battles. Puck is chopped up the ice. Down the ice, dumped down by Jennings. All the way it goes. Back to pick it up now. Here they come, the Lakers. Try to get something going, get back into this one. Long shot passed in. And racing up to the far side. Quick shot, short side. Polidori makes a save. Rebound comes out. Again, Polidori, another save. Bouncing puck comes in. Who takes it? Who fires it towards Polidori? He takes it on the crest and just sets it down. Loose puck. And Polidori freezes it up. So face off to the left of Polidori. Going out with it. Labinga. Puck hits a snag and bounces out front. Kept in by Randall. Puts a shot toward that tip. And nice tip, but just wide. As that was Noskov. And it's dumped down the ice again. Hustling after it is who? The captain of this Plattsville team. The puck slides around the wall. Kept in by Weber. Weber has a look. Waits. Fires a wrist shot. Rebound comes out. And bounces all the way to the red line where Labinga takes it. Gives it to LeBlanc. Back to Labinga. Now to Weber. Tilbury definitely playing somebody out high. They don't want to have Plattsville springing free. They've got some players that can fly. Roth fires that far side. Crevier. Crevier turns. And not much motion as he just stick handled and is dumped out by the Plattsville team all the way down the ice. Labinga races after. Labinga fans on that pass. Now he shovels it around the boards. Hippolyte was on him. Long shot by Watson just wide of the net. Now on the far side, Chigusi. Around the ball at Ward comes. Watson takes it. Watson tries to get it to Hippolyte. Hippolyte, nifty player, shoves it to Suzuki. And Scaringi center gets in there and dumps it in. Pitches in from his defensive position. Now Lawrence tried to tip it out. Couldn't. Kept in by Plattsville. Bouncing puck comes in front of the net. Hippolyte takes it. Quick backhander. Just wide of the net. As another whack at it. Comes back to the point. Kept in by Horvat. Long shot. Tipped. And making the save is Polidori, freezing that one up. With 17:33 left in the second period. 4-1 is the score. 4-1. The Tilbury Bluebirds leading the Plattsville Lakers. Game 1 of this Western Ontario Super Hockey League series. The playoffs underway. Puck bounces out. Chagrincev. He's got the last goal for the Bluebirds. Chagrincev cuts for the net. Knocked off his stick by Scaringi. Now comes back out. Far side, Winkworth breaks up that pass. And Geldhart gets his feet moving. Chevalier back to Geldhart. Sees Burridge, feeds it to him. Burridge starts up over the red line. And broken up once again. Nice play by Nossoff to get back there. Good back check to break it up from Burridge. But it dumped all the way deep into the Plattsville zone. Puck bounces up. Stolen by Winkworth. Nice move by Winkworth. Cuts in. Centers it in front. Burridge is there. But it's batted away from him down the ice. All the way it goes. Deep down. Geldhart. Feeds it across for Chevalier. Chevalier back to Geldhart. Geldhart snaps it up. Burridge tips it down the ice. Scaringi steals it. Fires it back the other way. Now flying after it. And on the move quickly is Schmidt. Schmidt carries in behind the net. Schmidt looks to center it in front of the net. And the puck comes out of harm's way though. Centered once again. Lands and scores! Firing that one was Landridge. And he rifled it. To make it 4-2. Again, this Plattsville team, no quit. They're down 4-1 and they keep going. They keep flying. So now, face off, ready to go, and Eric Landrich has both Plattsville goals tonight. First one from the blue line, second, a wrister from the slot area on the left side. Bouncing up. Carried in now. Shoving it past is Randall. Center back to far side. Up for it. Elms. Elms puts it just wide tip. And it goes off to the side of the net. Another quick shot. One-timer as Elms tried to step in and hit a one-timer. Tipped in front of the net. And Polidori has to steer it wide. Plattsville putting some pressure on here. Now stolen by Jennings. Jennings comes back the other way. Tries to feed it across. Quick shot. Big save by Bowl. And turning back the other way. Here they come. Long shot by the Lakers up to Who. There's McIntyre. He chops at it. Who keeps it in? Who moves up? Who centers it in front of the net. Nobody home though for Plattsville as they couldn't get a stick on it. And the Bluebirds fire it down the ice. Puck bounces through the neutral zone. Now Roth comes in. Nifty hockey player. Roth moves a quick shot. Big save by Bull. Rebound comes up. Bull with another save. Ryan Roth is definitely one of the superstars of this league. Carrying in now is DeBecky. DeBecky moves in. Quick shot. Polidori with a save on that one. Still a bouncing puck. Bounced out all the way down the ice past Horvat. That'll be an icing call with 15:06 the second period. 4-2 to score. The Tilbury Bluebirds lead the Plattsville Lakers here in Game 1, the Western Ontario Super Hockey League Series. Face it off to the right of Polidori. Listen up. McIntyre. A little tardy getting to the ice. Now comes out Jennings. Takes it after Winter wins the draw. Winter starts up. Flips it off to McIntyre. McIntyre moves up. Long shot. And Bobo got a piece of that one, but it bounced past the net. Now once again, the Lakers start back up the ice. Hustling with it is Martin. Martin carries it over the line. Tries to get it through to Marcelli. And long shot from the corner. But Scaringi backhands it into the corner. Marcelli takes a hit on that play. Stumped out in the neutral zone. Hammered in once again by Landridge. He's the goal scored 2 times over for the Lakers tonight. Long shot is fired out. Hits the linesman. But Jennings picks it up. Hippolyte almost took advantage of that. And bounces off of Jennings' stick. Back the other way. Here they come. Hippolyte. He's got Watson with him. 2-on-1. Hippolyte carries it up. Has a look. Hippolyte tries to get it to Watson. Watson shoots. Big save by Polidori. I have no idea how he made that save. As Chagrinson was in the net, Polidori threw the trapper up to make the save. What a beauty. Folks, I'll tell you, that was crazy. And Tilbury trying to get it out. He robbed Watson of a sure goal there. And Burridge moves up. Burridge carries it up. Knocked off his stick. Chagrinson feeds it across. And trying to make something happen with Winkworth. Winkworth buzzes around with their long shot hammered in. And now Winkworth takes it. Winkworth in the corner, has a look. Tries to get Chagrinson. Chagrinson hooks it back to the blue line. Stepping up, Lavinga drills a shot. Tip! And Boak made the save. Didn't see it, but still made the save. Twig is broken out there. As the defenseman, number 68, check that number 68, Watson, has broken his stick. And he's looking for some new hardware. Crevier goes in. Watson slides under Crevier, knocks him to the ice. Centered in front. Burridge. Wrist shot. Nice save by Bull. Burridge another shot. Rebound comes up. Bull dives on it and freezes it up. Great defensive play by the Lakers, and what great pressure by the Bluebirds here with 13:04 left as they were pressing end-to-end action. How many times have you seen it before, folks? A great play on one end, and that's exactly what happened. As Polidori, I have no idea how he did that. He just threw the trapper up and knocked the puck out and kept it out. It could have been 4-3 very easily. And then Tilbury came back and applied all sorts of pressure, and Bull was outstanding at the other side. Face off to the right of Bull in the Plattsville zone. And puck is bounced off the glass. Mackey carries it up, feeds it across ice. Hustling after is Schmidt. Schmidt tries to center it and is broken up by Weber. Weber fires it through. Simon hammers it off the boards. And coming back are the Plattsville Lakers. And Wabinga pulls his man down. No call on that play. Got away with one. A single leg takedown there. As Wabinga fires it up along the boards. And Crevier feeds it across. LeBlanc carries it up over the line. LeBlanc moves up. Got Roth with him. LeBlanc cuts for the front net. Quick shot. Big shot. Nice save by Bull. He followed him right across and threw the pad out. That was chipped up by Mackey to the Tilbury zone. Geldhart fires it through center. And Catro had a stick lifted, but they're calling that on the icing call, so it's going to come back to the Tilbury zone with 12:17 left in the second period. 4-2 the score. Jagrinsev scored, and coming right back is Lansridge as he drilled one home. So the face-off to the right of goaltender Polidori comes back to the blue line. Hammered shot, and puck is ripped in. Hey, Percy, I got your phone up here. You dropped it. Quick shot on the side of the net. Bouncing puck. Quick shot. And comes back to the point. Turning with it, dumping it in. There's number 24, Horvat, the far side. Loose puck comes back to Horvat. There you go, buddy.
Where the heck is this?
Turning with it, Logan Percy drills it down the ice. Now Horvat pulls it down at the red line. Feeds it across for Landridge. Landridge carries it in. Landridge has a pair net, looking for his third. Centers it in front of that. Quick wrist shot, and Polidori makes a save on that one. As Polidori slid out, played the angle well. And challenged the shooter. And Polidori has been hot. Big reason why Tilbury's doing what they're doing this year. Polidori is showing what he can do. The face-off. Now to the left of Polidori. Maricelli, number 17. Maricello. And it, puck is bouncing. Martin turns back at the red line. Martin carries it in over the line. Long shot, rifled in. Blocker saved by Polidori. And rebound comes out. He couldn't reach it. Burge cleans it out of harm's way. Down the ice it goes. Randall takes a swipe at it. Turning back is Nosson. And long far side. Maricello tried to get it. And Scaringi carries it in. Scaringi centers it in front. Is blocked. And Jennings carries it up. Starts up. He's got Chagrinsev with him. Jennings over the line. Tries to blow past the defenseman. Shoots and scores! Nifty goal by number 90. Wow. Austin Jennings. There wasn't a lot of room there, and he still found room behind Bull. Tucked it short side under the crossbar. That's a beauty goal. Anybody can appreciate that one to put Tilbury up 5-2 here on this Saturday night affair. 10:39 left in the second period. Bull's been peppered tonight. Seen lots of shots. Bouncing puck now. Weber takes it, gives it to Roth. Roth back to Weber. Hasn't been a well manicured game tonight. There's been a lot of chippiness, a lot of lost pucks tonight. LeBlanc takes it in, carries it in. LeBlanc tries to center in front, cleared away. Comes back to Weber at the blue line. Weber dumps it back to Roth. Roth just hammers it around behind the boards. Trying to come over there to Simon. And Weber hit his stick, went down, comes back. Weber, long shot, tipped. And Bull makes a save and freezes it with 10:06 left in the second. Still 5-2 as you see on your screen. The Bluebirds leading this round one playoff series. Again, Tilbury finished in first place, Plattsville in 8th. And the Bluebirds have a home ice advantage here. Next game is in Plattsville, then back next Saturday, or tomorrow night in Plattsville. They play tomorrow in Plattsville and then back here in Tilbury next Saturday night. That is the next first 3 games of the series anyway. And that'll be Plattsville and Tilbury again. So LeBlanc takes the draw, back to the point, long shot by Wabinga, tipped wide of the net. Up the ice now, here they come. Long shot, and that's from Mackey. And Schmidt, he's got in a little bit ahead of Mackey, behind Mackey that is, and the other way now. Here they come. The Bluebirds tip down the ice. LeBlanc hustles after it. Scooping up that puck is Landridge. Landridge hammers it around the boards. Still a bouncing puck. Lawrence is there. Landridge battles against Lawrence and Winter. And finally, the Sharks try to tip it out. They can't get it out. Bouncing puck at the side net falls on the net and throws it up with 9:26 left. As Lawrence will try to bang it off the net. Couldn't get it off before the linesman blew the whistle. So the faceoff will be held to the left of goaltender Frank Bowl here in this Western Ontario Super Hockey League opening game of the first round of the playoffs. Scaringi backhands it down the ice. Puck is fired across for Chevalier. And Roth, he just tips at it. And DeBecke keeps it, feeds it across ice. Long shot. Polidori blocks it away easily. Long wrister by who? The captain of this Plattsville team. And Plattsville digs in to try and win the draw, but coming out with it is Tatro. Tatro hammers it around the boards. Percy's there. The winger Percy just flips it up through center ice. Bouncing puck, tipped off the stick of Scaringi. Scaringi takes it, chips it off the glass to the neutral zone. Drilled right back in by Chevalier. Tilbury clears his own. Scaringi picks it up. And not being able to get going on that one was Nassau. I checked out, that was Morani couldn't get it going. Morani now takes it. Morani carries it in over the line. Fired cross ice. Who? Just Scaringi. Behind the net. Circles up. Tried to leave it for Who, but Who hadn't followed it up. Now Chevalier up through center ice. And breaking up is Percy. Percy swung, hands it up to his stick. Quick shot. And right there, making the save on that was Bull. Now some shoving going on. Logan Percy, Scaringi, and Percy shoving. Logan Percy will pretty much take on anybody. He doesn't have a fear out there, these guys. So 8:22 left, but nothing comes of it again. They're protecting the goaltender Bowl for the face-off. Held to the left of Bowl. Deep in the Plattsville zone, Winkworth takes the draw. Travis Winkworth, professional bodybuilder, Winkworth is. And so I'm not going to do a lot of pushing around with Winkworth either, as Winkworth throws a hit, smashing blow against the boards. It's dumped down in. McIntyre takes it, dumps it off to Jennings. Jennings has a look, trying to get up through center for Chagrinstead. Takes a hit, kept in though by Martin. Martin at the blue line, puts it toward the net, just wide. Nassau on the far side. Nassau puts it behind the net, and Maricello tried to make something happen with that, but a stolen from him and dumped out down the ice. And Burridge swats at the puck. Hits Randall and chops with it. Referee's missed that one. And circling around, Chagrinstead tries to poke it up, back up the ice now. Here they come. Hippolyte leaves it, and long shot hammered in. That was Horvat, and the save made by Polidori on the play. Randall still holding his face on that one as he took the Burridge stick across the face. So no call. It's one penalty. It's a tripping call to Logan Percy. It's the only penalty of the game so far with 7:30 left in the second. 5-2 is the score. Hippolyte set to take the draw against LeBlanc. LeBlanc wins that draw. Roth shovels it around the boards for Wabinga. Wabinga starts up. Tipped up, and LeBlanc now kept in. Watson. Puck is shoveled towards the net. That was Krzyzewski firing that shot. And pardon me, ladies and gentlemen, for having a little bit of a loose call on the numbers as LeBlanc carries it in. Puck is fired in. Hard to read the red numbers on the black jersey when they're across the ice. And Krzyzewski, long shot is fired out through. Weber chips it in to Wabinga. Wabinga has a look, back to Weber. Play a little catch, 6:50 left in the period. Go back to Wabinga. Aiden Wabinga carries it up. Hits the blue line, hits the red line. Wabinga dumps it in deep. And going after it is Landridge. Landridge picks it up. He's going to skate. Landridge moves the puck up, red line, blue line. Landers fires a quick wrist shot. Polidori takes it off the crest. As Eric Landridge was looking for his third of the night and to bring Plattsville to back within 2 goals. Tilbury, strong team. That's why they finished in first place. 5-2 lead here in the second period in Tilbury. Now starting up is Geldhart. Hammers it off the glass. Now here they come. Plattsville. Quick shot, far side. And Mackey missed. Trying to go high and wide. Tipped again. Mackey at the side of the net. Back to the blue line. Randall has a look. Feeds it far side. And they try to feed it to Mackey. Far side. Randall again. Goes far side. Put a shot through traffic off the back boards, and Chevalier picks it up. And that hit the netting. That's whistled out of play, and the faceoff will be held in the Tilbury zone as Tilbury quickly changes up, as does the Plattsville squad, the Lakers. Keep the same defenseman out there, Simon and Randall for the Lakers. DeBecky takes the draw with who? And they dig for it. Plattsville comes over the draw. Who takes it inside of that? Tries to center it back, comes back. Simon rifles a wrister through traffic. It was tipped wide. Here comes to Randall. Randall waits, puts it over. DeBecky fires it across ice. Now turning with it. Comes to Who. Who circles back. Curls up. Sees Simon, cocked and loaded, but dumps it in front of the net. Watson pinched in. Couldn't get a tip on net. Comes back once again. Who waiting. And put it back to the blue lines. Coming back is Randall. Randall drops it off for Simon. Simon tips it in front of the net. And turning with it is Who has a look. Steps in, Richard through traffic, and his stick is broken. They scramble in front of the net. It's fired cross ice. Simon puts it toward the net, tipped, and good pressure by the Lakers. They keep it in. And now it's dumped out to the neutral zone. Great pressure by Plattsville. 5 minutes left. Now carrying it once again. DeBecky puts it in front of the net, and Randall's stick was tapped. And coming out from the corner, shot is fired just wide of the net. Big defenseman Horvat can't reach that one as it hits the netting once again and whistled out. So the faceoff will still be in the Tilbury zone. So Plattsville applying all sorts of pressure on Tilbury here with 4:42 left in the second period. The Bluebirds still leading 5-2. Marchesello takes the draw. Marchesello comes back to Horvat at the point. Horvat just puts it through traffic. Marchesello couldn't tip it. And the leg went wide. Now coming out with it is Weber. Cross ice for Crevier. He's moving one-on-one with Scaringi and fires a shot, and making the save on that one was the goaltender Bowl. Only 4:26 left in the period. Face-off will be held in the Plattsville zone. As Hippolyte will take the draw against LeBlanc. Ball comes back to the blue line. Roth shovels it into the corner. LeBlanc goes after it. Hippolyte is right on. White throws the hit. They battle for it. Watson in front of the net. So is Horvat for the defenseman. And cleared out by the Lakers. Weber, the foot race with Watson. Watson couldn't get there in time. Hippolyte does, but he's got to wait till Watson gets on side. Puck is dumped in. They clear the zone. Weber goes after it. Weber starts up. Carries it up, and he's bothered, and Hippolyte takes the puck from him. LeBlanc back to scoop up the puck. Tries to feed it up to Weber. Bounces off the boards for Crevier. Crevier moves up the ice. Great play by Horvat as he pokes it back out of the neutral zone. Now LeBlanc carries it in as Roth gets on side. It's put into the corner around the net. Racing after it is Elms, number 44. Puck is chopped up. Horvat at the half boards. Now dumps it out to the neutral zone. And trying to bust free on that one is Watson. Check that. That's number 65. Yeah, it's Watson. And he's dumped out to the neutral zone. Puck is drilled in deep. Icing is called with 3:18 left in the second period. Still 5-2. The Tilbury Bluebirds leading the Plattsville Lakers. Live from the Tilbury Kingsman Center, Game 1 of the Western Ontario Super Hockey League playoffs here between Tilbury and Plattsville. And Landridge fires it, blocked by Lawrence. Lawrence goes after him, but Landridge has the puck. Landridge curls back, has a look, looking for an open man, sidesteps Lawrence. Now starts up. Percy's on him too. Landridge fires it across ice. And Plattsville carries it in. Drop back. Long whistle through traffic. Making the save on that one was Polidori. Landridge gets up and pokes it. He collides with Percy. Percy goes down on that one. In deep as well is number 93, Morani. And now it's chipped out down the ice. Going after it is Landridge, and icing is the call. So the face-off now all the way back into the Tilbury zone. Face-off will be to the left of Polidori. Marchicello takes a draw against Tetro, and coming out with another Titan, or the Bluebirds that is. Lawrence shovels it across ice. Puck is chipped in, Nosov. Now Chevalier goes after it. Chevalier hammered off the back boards. Randall takes it. Scaringi fires it back across. Nosov dumps it in deep. And penalty coming up to Tilbury as Lawrence is going to go off. As Martin looks like he took a chop on the side. And so Lawrence goes off. So now, with 2:13 left in the period, Plattsville has another power play just how they ended last period. Plattsville's on the power play. Let's see if they can draw closer here. Tilbury's penalty kill is something special. With Winkworth, Raw, McIntyre, and Jennings, they're a threat to score. As puck is dumped down the ice. Out there on the power play, you've got Randall. The captain who is out there as well. Scaringi's out there. Morani, and as well as DeBecki. Comes back to DeBecki, to Morani, behind the net. Coming out with it is who has a look. Feeds it back to the point. Lawson fakes it, now puts it through traffic. Comes to who fires a shot, and bouncing puck. Comes to DeBecki. And once again back, long wrister by Randall, and who takes a swipe at it and can't keep it in. He takes a chop from Wainsworth with 1:33 left in the second. 5-2 the score. New penalty killers come out for Tilbury. As Chagrintsev, Crevier, Geldhart, and Chevalier on the PK. Same power play for Plattsville. Comes back to Randall. Randall to Morani. Morani to Randall. Randall has a circle back. Carries the puck. Chagrintsev right on him. Fires it up to DeBecki. DeBecki carries it up both lines. Got who in front of the net. And Chevalier fires the puck. Trying to break Chagrintsev free. And staying on side was who. Long shot fired in around the wall. Who moves in. He takes a hit from behind. But Plattsville keeps the puck. Morani has a bouncing puck. And a swipe from Chagrintsev out to the neutral zone. Now comes to who carries it out line, fires it across ice. Scaringi has a look. Feeds it. Quick shot. Hammered in, and Polidori makes a save. As rifling that shot was number 11, DeBecki. With 53 seconds left in the period, 40 in the power play. Now a new set of power play comes out for the Lakers. Fresh penalty killers for the Bluebirds as well. As Travis Winkworth out there, Ryan Roth. Hippolyte takes the draw, dumps it back to the point quickly, and bounces over the line. Landridge got 2 goals tonight. Back to Landridge. Landridge starts up. Has a look, surveys the situation. Hippolyte sets a pick, puts it toward the net, and broken up and backhanded down the ice. But knocked down, so that'll be on the ice on the high stick for Mackey. As the faceoff will be held just outside of the Plattsville playoff faceoff circle with 31.5 seconds left in the second period. Winkworth takes a draw against Schmidt. They battle for it. Plattsville wins the draw. Far side, they have a look. 25 seconds left. Enough time for another big consistent rush. Mackey carries it in. Got Schmidt with him, and puck is fired up. And they have to clear the zone, and touching it is Elms, and they're calling it all the way down. So with 13.3 seconds left, that will pretty much kill off. Well, the penalty's done. Lawrence is back on the ice. And that will almost do it for the period. Deep in the Plattsville zone. Face-off will be held. Winkworth set to take the draw. And Marcelo takes it. Marcelo loses control. Bird just dumps it back down the ice. And 5 seconds, so time ticks down. That'll be the end of the second period. After 2 periods of play, the Tilbury Bluebirds lead the Plattsville Lakers by a score of 5-2. More shoving going on as Burge and Simon exchange some words. And Plattsville heads off. Linesmen get in there quickly and end anything. So the teams go to their respective dressing rooms as they get ready to go. We're going to do some score row here after the ice is resurfaced. So we'll be back in a few minutes as you are listening and watching Western Ontario Senior Hockey League action between the Tilbury Bluebirds and the Plattsville Lakers. Tilbury leads 5-2. We'll be back right after this. ladies and gentlemen, to the Tilbury Kinsman Center, where tonight the Tilbury Bluebirds are leading the Plattsville Lakers 5-2 in Game 1 of their Western Ontario Super Hockey League Series. Goal scorers for Tilbury: Travis Winkworth, Ryan Roth, Slava Shigridsev, Cole Chevalier. They are the goal scorers. And Jennings, number 90, Austin Jennings with a beauty. Goal scorers for Plattsville, number 88, Eric Landridge with both. As Plattsville's going to come out flying in this one, trying to get back into this game. They love to go home up 1-0 in this best-of-3 series. And Tilbury, they don't want Plattsville anywhere near that. Shigridsev takes it in a quick shot, short side. Nice save by Bowl. Bouncing puck comes around the wall. Puck chopped up to Mackey. That's over his stick. Eldhart just turns and drills it back in deep. Around it goes the wall. Stepping up now. Here they come. The Lakers up the ice. Long shot is hammered in around the boards. Mackey hustles after it and fires it toward the net. And Polidori quickly pounces on that to freeze it up. Face off. Less than a minute gone out of this period. Face off. We held to the left of goaltender Polidori. And easily winning that draw was LeBlanc. Comes back with a who drills a shot, tip inside of the net. Trying to tip that one in was number 93 Morani, and he couldn't bang it in the right direction. Now chop puck. Turning with his McIntyre, hoists a high one out down the ice. Puck bounces through. Now back they come. Flipped up to Who. And offside is called. They say that Who was in over the line before the puck. Fans do not like that one. 18:47 left in the third period. 5-2 is the score. The Bluebirds are leading. The Plattsville Lakers face off just outside of the Bluebird zone. Who starts up. Of course, what a great story the Bluebirds are. Who fires a shot short side. Polidori makes the save on that one. What a great story the Bluebirds are, as the Bluebirds come into existence for the first year. They finished first place in the Western Ontario Super Hockey League. And now we're down the run into the playoffs. They've got some tough competition. And they can't overlook this Plattsville team, who are giving them some fits. Simon drills a shot. And Polidori makes the save on that one again. $1.28 gone out of this period. Face off be held to the left of goaltender Polidori is quickly changing on the forwards for Plattsville. Stepping in to take the draw was number 91 Martin. Hammered around the boards. Lawrence picks it up. Lawrence starts up. Got Percy with him. Lawrence carries it up. Long wrister in. Easy turned aside by Bowl, and that's knocked out into the netting by a blocker by Bowl. Puck will be face-off be held to the left of goaltender Bowl. And it comes out. Marchicello feeds it back. It's fired up the ice. Here they come. Pass back to Marchicello is broken up by Lawrence. Percy was offside. He gets onside quickly. Scaringi fires it cross ice. And here they come. The Lakers dump it in quickly. Martin chips that one into the corner. Takes a chop on the play. Pitching in. Horvat rifles a long shot. That's wide of the net. Rims right around to the neutral zone. Scaringi picks it up, carries it back to his own zone. Stretches things out, tip down. The ice by Martin. Racing after it is Marchicello. Takes a shove at Jennings. Shigridsev back to Jennings. Jennings turns back, has a look, sees McIntyre, feeds it across for him. Defenseman McIntyre now back to Jennings. They play a little catch up through ice for Shigridsev. Shigridsev tips it for Burridge. Burridge just knocks it down the ice, racing after his Winkworth. He tries to out-hustle Landridge. Winkworth carries the puck in, one-handed. Winkworth carries it all the way around. It's stolen from him, but Wabinga is there to dump it right back in. Landridge takes it, goes cross ice. Up the ice now, here they come. The Lakers. against the Bluebirds. Winkler tips it to Burridge. Burridge has Weber with him. Burridge flips it up to Weber. Weber carries it in, curls in. Weber tries to go short side, now wraps around the net. Centers it in front. Chagritzev was right there. Couldn't get a stick on it. Turning back now is Noskov. Noskov up through center, and here they come. Hippolyte kicked it back. Plattsville trying to get something going, but the Bluebirds, just such a strong hockey team. Puck for LeBlanc. And they're without the services of a couple players here for the Bluebirds. With their captain not in the lineup. Adam Hughes and Mitch Van Teeling, all standouts on this team. LeBlanc moves up. LeBlanc carries it up over the line, drops it off to Roth. Roth tries to get it to Crevier, and it's just shot behind him. Good job by Roth. He is a nifty hockey player, Ryan Roth, folks. You've got to come out and watch this young man play hockey. He's going to be great with the Windsor Lancers next year as well. Puck is hammered down the ice. Geldhard goes after it. A little shoving going on. Back by with LeBlanc and Randall. Now Roth fires it across ice. Robinga chops it off the boards and dumps it down. Turning with it and hammering it back is Simon. Geldhard takes it. Feeds it up to Roth. Roth on the move. Roth carries it up over the red line. Takes a couple of chops. Tries to feed it off for LeBlanc. LeBlanc wasn't ready. Roth maintains control. Centers it. Trying to go short side. The puck bounced off the side of the net. Now Plattsville turns. 15:29 left in this period. Long shot up through the ice, through center ice. And Chevalier touched it. And Geldhard goes after it. Helms right in on him. Puck is passed up. Percy couldn't get a stick on it. Neither could Winter. Now Plattsville flips it back. Helms didn't see that pass. And he gets rid of the boards by Tatro out of his net. Polidori shovels it around the boards. And Tilbury maintains control. Chevalier takes a bump. Winter gets back in to help out the Bluebirds. Now Geldhard takes it. And here they come. Percy, long pass for Winter, just past him. That'll be an OC call. Face off all the way down to the Tilbury zone. As the hard pass is too much. 14:48 left in the third period. 5-2 the score. The Tilbury Bluebirds are leading the Plattsville Lakers. Face off deep in the Tilbury zone to the right of Polidori. Who gets pushed in by Chevalier, gets pinned against the board. Geldhard pitches his man in. And who has a look. Has Landridge right there. Feeds it back to Landridge. Landridge whisked through traffic. That was blocked. Chevalier tries to clear it out, but Landridge moves in. Landridge carries his puck, circles behind that, tries to wrap around Polidori, save, tries to go short side, takes a couple of whacks at it. Puck is knocked off in the corner. Now Landridge takes it, feeds it back to the point. And penalty coming up to Tilbury. Long shot through traffic, and making the save on that was Polidori. There's more shoving going on, but the Bluebirds are going to the box. So man advantage once again for Plattsville. The box, I believe that was number 14, Nick Tatro. Or is it Cole Chevalier? Not sure. Saw the 4 in his jersey as he sat down. And Tilbury's penalty killers, Winkworth and Roth up front, Jennings and McIntyre. Now, Randall carries it in. Back to the point, to DeBecky, back to Randall. Randall has a look. Gets to the half boards to Who steps up, tries to go back to the point. Randall drills a shot just wide. And once again, at the half boards, on the far side, it's DeBecky. DeBecky feeds it across. And moving in is DeBecky. DeBecky looks for Who, fires it, tip, scores! Scaringi, right there, tipped it, found the 5-hole on Polidori to make the score 5-3. A power play goal by number 97, Vito Scaringi. So folks, game's still not over here in Tilbury as Winkworth set to take the draw. Chagritzev is out there and Burridge on the far side. This Plattsville team hanging tough in with it. Comes back to Simon. Simon has a look, goes cross ice. Here come the Lakers. Numbed up nuts into the bench. They're bouncing out of the Tilbury bench. So the Bluebirds, again, finished first in the league. Well, without a doubt, one of the best teams in this league. Along with the Lower and Tilsonburg and some of the other upper echelon teams. Plattsville finished in 8th. Here they come. Simon tips it down. Weber goes after it. Weber has a look. Feeds it up through center. Simon breaks it up. Just dumps it right back in. Bouncing puck. Polidori just blocks it. Moving back up next to Shaginson. Tried to dump it off. As stealing in and getting nailed on that play. And it dropped today. So that was 77 to Schmidt. Now the other way. Here they come. It's Weber. Feeds Winkworth. Winkworth flies in. Boy, can he go. Winkworth curls back behind that and has a look. Tries to center it in front of the net. His pitching, it was Burridge. Bouncing puck. Takes a hit on the play. Now Mackey moves up the ice. He's got Trevier. Fires a shot. And that's tipped and goes out. Calls a whistle. Bulls face a lot of shots, but Polidori's been up to the task as well for the Bluebirds. What a great goaltender Tilbury picked up on Polidori. I mentioned that earlier. Ryan Polidori, no doubt one of the top goaltenders in this league. And he's one of the reasons why Tilbury finished in first place. Puck chopped up. Long shot fired through. Crevier missed that pass. And going after it is Landridge. Right on him was LeBlanc. Landridge turns away. Moves it past Crevier. Crevier steals the puck though. Good job by Crevier. Good work. And get in there, dig it out. But Plattsville moves back up the other way. And sidestepping a check on that one was number 68 Randall. He almost got creamed. The last second saw it. Crevier to LeBlanc. LeBlanc carries it over the line. Fires it back through. Over for Rock. Rock turns. Has a look. Goes cross ice. Pitching in is Chevalier. Randall is there. Randall just hammers it off the boards. Knocks it out. Limiters own. Geldhart. Back to Rock. Rock has a look. Ryan Rock feeds it across ice. Now Geldhart moves up. Geldhart up through traffic. Broken up. Stepping in quick shot. Nice save by Polidori again. Boy, is he ever a dandy goalie. That's a beauty save from point blank range. Now, carrying it over the line once again, Polidori. And another great save by Polidori. They've beaten him 3 times, but boy, he's made some great saves here. Especially the last 2 at point blank range. 11:22 left in the third period. 5-2 the score. The Bluebirds leading the Plattsville Lakers. Back into the line, Stringy drills a shot. Polidori kicks that one out. Jennings feeds it up, and on the move is Percy. Here comes Logan Percy, carries it over the line. Tries to go short side on Bowl. He makes a save and kicks it off. Now the other way. Here come the Lakers, but it's broken up by Jennings. Jennings has a look, snaps it up through traffic, tipped down the ice. And Bowl forced to make a play on that one to negate icing. Tilbury quickly gets fresh legs out there. Hammered up through center for who? Goes all the way down, and they're calling that on the ice. As they're arguing, saying that his stick was lifted, it was touched, but it wasn't touched. So the face-off down in the Plattsville zone. Tilbury gets the opportunity here to go ahead one more goal. Winkworth to take the draw for the Bluebirds. Up around the boards. Winkworth takes it to the half boards. Bounced over his stick. Winkworth hustles after it. Knocked out by who? Down the ice. McIntyre back to pick it up. The Bluebirds goes cross ice for Jennings. Jennings has a look. Feeds it to Shigrinsev. Shigrinsev on the move. And he's a shifty hockey player. Slava Shigrinsev. And tried to pull it between the legs of Horvat. Horvat pushes it up. And who could maintain control? But back the other way. Here comes Shigrinsev. Shigrinsev moves, drops it off for Winkworth. Winkworth steps in, fires a shot just wide. Low wrister. And finally it's chipped up down the ice by Schmidt. Now McIntyre moves up. McIntyre flips a high hoister in. Easy pull down by Bull. Bull just dumps it behind the net for his teammates. And up they come. The Lakers. Trying to break this game one closer. It's Mackey. Fires a shot over the net. Polidori waved at it as it went by. Now Winkworth takes it. Travis Winkworth to Crevier. Crevier over the blue line. Over the red line. Backhanded in deep. 9:45 left in the period. Chopped out by the Lakers. And that'll be an icing call. 5-3 the score. The Bluebirds leading the Plattsville Lakers. Game 1 of this Western Ontario Super Hockey League series. First round is best of 5 series. And tomorrow night they're back in Plattsville for a game. And then back to Tilbury next Saturday. Long shot, and Elms was almost nailed by Wabinga. That comes back to Elms. He's one-on-one with Weber. Elms fires his shot just wide. That was a quick snapper. And now Weber puts it around the boards to Wabinga. Wabinga, he takes a shot from Mackey and dumps it down the ice. And that'll be an icing call against the Bluebirds. As now back, face off. Hippolyte out to take the draw. Also there with him is Suzuki. Hippolyte against Winkworth. Winkworth check out LeBlanc. LeBlanc brings that draw, dumps it out. Simon goes cross ice. Long shot by Horvat. Kicked out by Polidori. All the way to the blue line. Crevier feeds it across for Rock. Ryan Rock moves up. Circles around Horvat. Rock touches it. Scores! He went low and makes it 6-3. Big goal for Ryan Roth, his second of the game. As he moved in and sheer speed made it past Horvat. And then instead of going high, he went low and found its way underneath Bull to give Tilbury that big 3-goal cushion. And that is huge. As now Wabinga moves up. Who pokes it away from him, and Winter takes it and pushes it back. Tatro, snapshot, broken up by Who steps in, but offside was Morani. Morani just a hair offside there with 8:38 left. A big goal by Ryan Roth, putting Tilbury up by 3 goals. Puck is drawn back. Geldhart puts it across ice. And up the ice now, here they come. Lawrence fires the long, winning off the backboards, and Bull makes a save on that one. Freezes it up. Face off, be held deep in the Plattsville zone. Winkworth will take the draw here. Grinso getting a little sticky with Marchicello. And Marchicello and Grinso collide again. Coming out with it though. Noskov feeds it in. Long shot. Polidori kicks it aside. They still dig for it. Long shot on net by Noskov. Schmidt drills it towards the front of the net. Bouncing puck. Shagrintsev is in there. And Shagrintsev. Slava Shagrintsev starts up. He sees the ice very well. Tries to split it in. He's tackled by Schmidt. Penalty coming up to Schmidt after that extra little push as he nailed Shagrintsev and pounced on him. And when he pounced on him, gave him the push. That's the extra 2. So Schmidt goes off. Now there's some shoving going on. Shagrintsev and Winkworth are out there. And I think it was Garinji, as they're all after Shagrintsev. Lots of shoving going on. Six men on the ice. 7 for Tilbury, 6 for almost a line brawl here. There are 7 on the ice for Tilbury and 6 were on the ice for Plattsville. We'll see what happens here penalty-wise. Lots of shoving going on. Skarinji's going to go off as he's the one who took a shot at Shagrintsev, so he gets the gate to the dressing room. Skarinji goes off. So we're going to hear what these penalties are in a second. But the original 2 is going to go to 91, Brody Martin, as I inadvertently called Schmidt, but it was Martin. As Shagrintsev tried to break through, he jumped on him and gave him a good push. So nobody goes into the box for Tilbury, as they're still trying to figure out the penalties. Randall is over there pleading the case. Winkworth is there for Tilbury. 7:55 left in this third period. 6-3 the score between the Bluebirds leading against the Plattsville Lakers here in Western Ontario Super Hockey League playoff action. And number 97, Vito Skarinji, has been given the gate. Skarinji been chippy all night and took a shot at Shagrintsev. So we're going to see where the calls are here. If anybody's going to go into the box for Tilbury. But the original call is 2 minutes for Martin. So Hamlin's over talking with head coach Jeff Zaire. And wanting an explanation is Joe Burney as well from the referees. He wants to know what's going on. Only 2 minutes on the board. Burney thinks there should be more after Skarinji was ejected. But if they gave Skarinji a 10-minute misconduct, that would pretty much wipe that out. That's all they need to get him to cool down for this game. Tilbury has an opportunity to go up by 4 goals here on the power play. And they've got a great power play. As breaking free are the 2 for the Lakers. Who pulls up, waits, goes cross ice. Horvat just hammers it in deep into the Tilbury zone. Out of the net is Polidori. Leaves it for McIntyre. McIntyre starts up. McIntyre feeds it up for Winkworth. Here comes Winkworth up the left wing. Puts it back in for Jennings. Jennings circles back. Jennings puts a long pass up for McIntyre. He tips at it. Keeps it out. Now tries to go cross ice for Burridge. Winkworth. Now Roth takes it. Roth moves in over the line. Winkworth takes it. Winkworth circles back. Centers in front of Burridge. He didn't have a stick on the ice. And it's dumped up down the ice. Breaking free is Who. Here comes Who, short-handed. Quigs in, quick shot, scores! Who was sprung free as Tilbury's power play was a little lackadaisical. And Who breaks free and beats Polidori one-on-one. The low blocker side to make it 6-4 with 7:06 left in the third. 1:11 in the power play for Tilbury. So, folks, don't go anywhere yet. So lots of action left with 7 minutes. Tilbury's on the power play. They're going to try to make something happen here. Fire it up a little bit. They're trying to maybe protect the lead a little bit, and should be putting the gas pedal down. LeBlanc races in. He takes a shot from Elms. LeBlanc pulls up the half boards. Chevalier back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc, Crevier steps in front, backhands it. Nice save by Bull. Geldhart dumps it back behind the net. Crevier feeds it over. Comes back to Geldhart. Far side for LeBlanc. Half boards, Crevier. Crevier waits. Tries to feed it across for Chevalier. It's broken up. Back the other way now. Here come the Lakers. Schmidt races in. Schmidt pulls in, fires a shot, and that was blocked by Geldhart and knocked up over the net. 22 seconds left in the Tilbury man advantage. Had a couple of opportunities, but so did the Plattsville Lakers with 6:17 left in the third. 6-4 is the score. The the Bluebirds leading. 22 seconds left in the power play. See if we're going to make something happen here. Travis Winkworth, one of the stars of this Tilbury team, wins the draw easily to Gelhart. Gelhart behind the net to Winkworth. He can fly. Here comes Winkworth, turning on the jets. Racing up past Roth. Here comes Winkworth up the left wing. Throws back behind the net. Travis Winkworth back to the point. Chevalier wristed through traffic. Bull threw a blocker at it, but it was wide of the net. Keeping it in is Roth. Roth chips at it. Now it's dumped out down the ice. And Chevalier. Chevalier snaps off the Roth. Puts it far side. Here comes Burridge. Burridge moves in. Long shot. Blockered off. Puck comes around the boards. Burridge knocked the ice. Now some shoving going on as Burridge and Landridge exchange some pleasantries. The referee whistles it. Probably both going to go off for roughing. 2-2. Jeff Burridge, 42. And Eric Landridge head off. 2 minutes each. A couple coincidentals for some roughing. So the face-off will be held to the left of goaltender Bowl. Tatro sent to take the draw. 4-on-4. Love 4-on-4 hockey. Percy. A lot of free will and fast skating here. Once you get Chagrincev and Roth out there and Winkworth, it's going to be some crazy hockey. Percy has a little quick shot. A rebound comes out, and Tatro couldn't bang it home. And Wabinga dumps it in. Now comes back to Percy. Percy moves in. He tries to cut for the front end, tries to stuff it in, goes wide. Now Tatro turns back to the point. Wabinga waits for the shot. Wabinga. Aid Wabinga. Sees Weber far side. Weber one times it through traffic, high and wide. Round it goes. Wabinga keeps it in. Wabinga puts it toward the net. And trying to get it out. Now stealing is Percy. Percy moves in. Quick backhander. And nice way to use his body to block things. Turning back now. That's 68 Randall. Randall fires it across ice. Turning back is Horvat. Has a look. LeBlanc is out there. Long shot up. Weber pulls it down, feeds it to Chagrincev. Chagrincev moves up quickly. Chagrincev tripped up and a penalty coming up to the Plattsville squad as Horvat's going to go out for tripping. So Horvat heading off. Another power play for the Bluebirds. So we'll go 5-on-4 again. Check out 4-on-3 is how they're doing it. So it's 4-on-3. And again, this should be exciting hockey for Tilbury. Comes back to McIntyre. Chagrincev and the Roth. Boy, they're great skaters. McIntyre drills a shot through traffic. That was a boomer just wide. And it's chipped up down the ice by Plattsville. All the way down it goes. McIntyre goes after it. Elms is the man in deep. Here comes McIntyre. McIntyre. Elms swipes at the stick. McIntyre overskates it. Elms pokes it away. And Polidori is there to knock it into the corner. Now McIntyre. Again, Tilbury playing a little lackadaisical here. To Jennings. Jennings to Chagrincev. Chagrincev moves up over the line. Jennings trailing the play. Feeds it across the Roth. Roth tries to get it across, but Bull makes a save. And more shoving going on. There's no love loss for Chagrincev by this Plattsville team. They do not like him. Not sure what the history is there, folks, but they've been taking shots at him all night. And now McIntyre drops the gloves. Big number 55, Mike McIntyre. And he made short work of Elms. They're taking shots at their star, Chagrincev. Elms is a little slow getting up as he had his mask ripped off his helmet. And now McIntyre goes into the bench. He's ready to take on all comers. Plattsville, all sorts of chirping. And now Hamlin tosses out some Plattsville players. McIntyre's gone to the dressing room. as they incited with 3:47 left. They incited McIntyre as he was skating by the bench. Elms heads off. He has no face mask on as McIntyre literally ripped his mask off. He was a beast. McIntyre went into beast mode to protect his star player Chagrincev. And that sends a message to Plattsville. They're not going to be getting away with much of that against the Tilbury Bluebirds. Got some big boys in Tilbury, some tough guys. McIntyre's one of them, Logan Percy. He's a big kid. Travis Winkworth, strong as an ox. So, 3:47 left. More penalties coming up. Still $1:23 left in Tilbury's power play. We'll see what as Roth is sent, the referee sent him to the bench. All of the players, as Roth was kind of over the red line, and referee Hamlin didn't want any part of that. So they're waiting for the referees, what they're saying, what they're seeing. They'll get the aid of the linesmen as well in on this, see what they saw. Hamlin's trying to take control of the game here and get through this last 3 minutes and 47 seconds unscathed. Everybody's looking for what's on the board. So folks, if you haven't seen a Western Ontario Senior Hockey League game, or Western Ontario Super Hockey League game in person, you should come out to the rink. If you're in Plattsville, head out tomorrow night. Some great hockey players on this Plattsville team, some great hockey players on this Tilbury team. And boy, is it ever awesome hockey. Fast, hard hitting, physical, great goaltending. 6-4 is the score right now, as Winkworth is talking to the linesman as well as Randall. Number 68 for Plattsville, Mitch Randall. And the referees are going to talk to referee Hamlin, goes over and talks to Zaire, the coach for Plattsville. Hamlin's explaining what all the penalties are and why. Different players from Plattsville were thrown out for inciting McIntyre after McIntyre moved up, and they took liberties with Chagrincev. And when they took liberties with Chagrincev, McIntyre raced in there and absolutely pummeled Elms and literally ripped his face mask off. And now some of the fans are getting a little freewheeling. As they're cleaning up a little bit of blood off the ice from Elms, I believe, or the knuckles of McIntyre, one or the other. And these teams definitely will be back in Tilbury next Saturday night. So if you want some great hockey, check it out tomorrow night in Plattsville and back here in Tilbury next Saturday. As both player representatives head back to the respective benches and explain to the coaches what happened. Hamlin already talked to Zaire from Plattsville, and now they're going to get ready to get things going here. Finish off this next 3 minutes and 47 seconds. 4 minutes on the clock for Tilbury for McIntyre. So it's going to be 3-on-3 hockey for the next 12 seconds, and then 4-on-4 for a bit. So exciting 3-on-3 hockey here as Wabing is going to go to the box and serve one of the penalties as Burge serves the other. So the face-off to the right of goaltender Polidori. And it's broken free. Around the boards it goes. Roth on the move. This is his style hockey. He can fly, and he's got great skill. Ryan Roth flips it up around Simon. Puts it back to the point. Now it's 4-on-4 hockey. Is it 12 seconds have expired? Mackey puts it off the backboards, races in after it. He gets knocked to the ice. And curling back is Burge. Jeff Burge moves up the red line, blue line. In over the line. Landridge is right with him. Burge looks to center it in front. It's knocked off his stick. Now Mackey takes the puck. Curls back in his own zone. Winkworth is right on him. Travis Winkworth. Now Mackey still moves up. Drops it back to Landridge. Landridge. He's got 2 tonight. Carries it up over the line. Landridge still moving. And it's chopped away from him by Jennings. Jennings and Landridge battle for it, but the puck comes around to Weber. Weber moves up the ice. Feeds it up. Crevier, and that was broken up. And a beautiful pass, but broken up by Mackey. Fires across ice. Centered in front, quick shot. Polidori can't find the puck. And it's scooped up by Winkworth. Back the other way. And Travis Winkworth moves past one man. He comes in. He's got Crevier with him. Trailing the play. Jennings. Giving to Jennings. Quick shot. And that hit the shoulder of Bowl and went up over the net into the netting. With 2:22 left in the third period, 6-4. Now, the last 2 minutes and 22 seconds, Tilbury's on the penalty kill. As 2:35 on the clock, penalty McIntyre. As they get set, timeout taken by Plattsville as they're trying to set things up for this power play with 2:22 left. On the power play, and once they get down into the Tilbury zone, they're definitely probably going to pull the goalie to make it 6-on-4. So right now, Coach Zare is telling the goaltender, you can see, pointed at him right there and said, listen, he said, pay attention because we're going to be getting you out here. And face off, ready to go down in the Plattsville zone. Penalty killers. LeBlanc. They're on the PK. Lawrence, Geldhard, and Chevalier on the point. And McIntyre got 4 minutes for face mask. He literally ripped it off of the helmet of Elms. Now here comes the dumped in deep. Polidori touches it, tries to get it to around the wall. Mackey keeps it in, drills it. Into the corner it goes. They're moving with it. Puck comes back to number 11, DeBecke. And it's dumped down the ice. Bowl steers it aside. Feeds it across for Elms. Elms has a new mask on. Off of the screen and now with a visor. It's fired in deep. Might just be wearing a different helmet from another one of the players who kicked out, ejected. Broken up now. Up the ice. Here comes Roth. Ryan Roth could get his third tonight. Moves in. Nice move. Quick shot. Makes out. Scores! Short-handed goal by number 16, Ryan Roth. And folks, you can't let him loose because look at that. Those moves. One-on-one. Bull didn't have a chance with Ryan Roth. So that's 7-4 with a $1:34 left. A short-handed goal by Roth. And that was a dandy one. power play for 134. 7-4. The Bluebirds lead. Increase their lead. Chagrincev to Jennings. Puck is snapped up down the ice. Cole leaves it. Had a bounce underneath his stick. Turning back up the ice now. Long shot is fired through. Puck is flipped up and touched the netting. So they call it out of play with 1:17 left in the third period. 7-4. The Bluebirds leading the Lakers here in Western Ontario Super Hockey League action. Marchessault takes the draw against Chagrincev. Chagrincev just whacks at it, shoots it down the ice. Out to Simon. Simon picks it up. Simon feeds it up the ice, and away they go. Jennings just turns and hammers it back down the ice. With Tilbury on the penalty kill, they can ice the puck whenever they want. Less than a minute to play in the third. Broken up. Crevier steals it. Crevier gets pushed by Simon. And turning back. Here they come. Long shot hammered in by Noskov. An easy save by Polidori. Telling you, Polidori sees it, he'll stop it. With 43 seconds left in this third period. .56 in the power play. Marchessault wins the draw, back to the point. Randall feeds it in, comes back. Landridge fires a wrister, just high over the net. All right, and again, comes back to Landridge. Landridge feeds it across the far side. Stepping up is Martin. Martin chips it off the boards. And it's centered in front of the net by Noskov. And now it's hammered down the ice. And 19 seconds left in the third period. Lansridge back to pick it up. Lansridge has a look. He's just waiting, killing time off. Looks at the clock, 9 seconds left. Landridge waits. So at the end of the third period, the buzzer blows. The Tilbury Bluebirds have defeated the Plattsville Lakers by a score of 7-4. Goal scorers for Tilbury, 3 goals by number 16 Ryan Roth, Travis Winkworth, Slava Chagrincev, Cole Chevalier, and Austin Jennings, the goal scorers. And for the Lakers, it was Eric Landridge with a goal, Vito Scaringi, as well as Jason Horvat. And that is the scoring summary for tonight's game. So Tilbury leads this Western Ontario Super Hockey League playoff series 1-0. Game 2 will be played tomorrow night in Plattsville. And then Game 3 is back here in Tilbury next Saturday night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on Hockey TV. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night for Plattsville. And we'll be back here next Saturday in Tilbury. Please have a great night and great rest of your weekend. On behalf of the whole Tilbury Bluebirds organization, this is Gary Patterson bidding you a good night.